Let the bag of shit sit where it needs to sit. The reason why I'm saying that is every time something or someone does something, your throne, doesn't always need to be avenged or defended or oh my God, we gotta go to battle and annihilate. None of that. What needs to happen is sometimes you just need to distance yourself from that. Say, that's not my issue. That's not my problem. And when you do stuff like that, it protects your throne without you having to send your troops out to battle. Does that make sense? People are going to be who they are. I'm going to say it again. People are going to be who they are, and you need to allow them to be who they are. But, you know this but they do not get access to you. Not the way that if you have someone in your camp or around your camp or adjacent to your camp, and you know there's something in their energy bag, because I feel like everybody walks around, your body is an energy bag, right? It holds both uplifting energy and positive energy, and it holds heavy, dark energy that needs to be transmuted in order to allow the bag, which is the vessel, to move faster. The more energy you clear out of your system, the faster you're going to go. Whether it's you want to heal yourself, whether it's you want to start a business, whether it's you want to have a great relationship, you want to have a marriage, no matter what you are trying or wanting to do, energy is what's going to get you there. Energy is what's going to get it for you. Energy is what's going to pull that person towards you, because guess what? They feel your energy before they see your face, before they see your hair, before they see anything. There's an energy frequency that goes back and forth between the two of you. And it's not just people. It's trees, it's animals, it's equipment. I tell people all the time, do not yell at your equipment, because if you treat your equipment bad, it is not going to work for you, because everything is energy. And the negative energy that you're putting on the equipment, it's going to bounce back towards you. So that's why I practice the art of allowing. I allow people to be whoever they choose to be. You choose to be that way. I told you I didn't like it. You choose to be that way. That works for you. That's fine. But don't look for me, because I'm not going to be there. You understand? You can stay in your dysfunction. You are allowed to stay in your dysfunction. You are 100% allowed to stay in your dysfunction. But what you will not do is bring me and mine into your dysfunction. Because what ends up happening is that energy gets on us, and that energy is old, because it's like ingrained and it's stuck. So people are walking around with an energy bag. Your whole body is an energy bag. So what's in your energy bag? Like what's in your bag? Do you have kindness, love, compassion? And I'm not talking about for other people. I'm talking about for yourself. Because if you have love, compassion, understanding for yourself, you're going to have it for other people. But if you have animosity, judgment, failure towards yourself, that's what you're going to have. That's the energy you're going to give off, and you're going to have, you'll be like, I don't understand why everybody has an attitude. Usually, and I have to admit, usually when I'm like, oh, people got an attitude, it's usually me who has an attitude. It's usually me who has an attitude, and I'm either in the wrong level of vibration, or my testosterone is low, or my dopamine is low, or some type of trapped emotion is causing some type of imbalance that I need to clear. And then once I clear it, I'm like, okay, Now we can go, because the heavy energy that is weighing you down needs to be cleared out. It does. It needs to be cleared out. It needs to be transmuted into the energy that you can use. Like I tell you, there's no such thing as good or bad. It's, does this work or doesn't it work? It doesn't work. So don't do it. It's literally just that simple. I was like, my life changed when I realized that, because I was always like, oh, that's bad and that's good. No, that's the second dimension. That's duality. We're not living there. We got to live above 5. You got to live 5 and above. 6 is ideal. I tell all my clients, my family, my friends that you live in the 5th level of vibration or higher, because anything below 5, you're in a box. You're in a box, or it's insane. So I probably have to do a video on that later to explain that to people. But yeah, so you are the bag, in a very, 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 very expensive, priceless bag. What are you putting in your bag? Does that make sense? Like, if you get a bag that costs $25,000, right? I know for me, I'm not going to pay that much money for a bag unless I made it. Does that make sense? But I digress. So if and when I do make that 25K bag for House of Kayla, when I make that bag, I'm going to make sure that bag is for like special occasions. Only quality stuff goes in my bag. I'm not going to just throw some candy in my bag. No, I'm going to have the candy arranged nicely, and I'm going to put it in there only when I need it. You understand? Or I'm not going to just throw liquid and food, because it's going to mess up the bag, right? Follow me. I know this is, give me a second. Don't scroll. Follow me. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, this is a $25,000 bag. Remember, you cost more than 25K. Just saying. You understand? No matter who you are, what it is, you are priceless. Do you understand? I feel like I hear someone in the back. Yeah, you. You are priceless. There is no other you. Whether you feel that you're the best person in the world or the worst thing on earth, there is no one like you. There's only one you. So you might as well be the you like to see when you look at yourself. Like me now, I am the me I always wanted to be. I have a design company. I have decks and cards and tarot readings and energy clearings, and I cleared myself today, and I was in a lot of pain, and I cleared myself. Like, I am living the life I wanted. Like, I'm living the life I want, and I'm doing it. Do you want to know how I'm doing it? I'm doing it by being myself. It is the craziest shit that I have ever experienced. I'm doing it by being myself. I'm not trying to be this for that person. I'm not trying to be this for that person. I'm not trying to jump through this hoop with gasoline drawers on and the fucking hoop is on fire. I'm not doing that. I'm not changing who I am or twisting myself into a pretzel to be digestible to anyone. I am being I never understood what being your authentic self meant until I did it. And once I did it, I know I will never go back to what I used to be. I am not, you don't want to be around me. You don't want me. That's fine. That's completely fine. That's your preference. But what you're not going to do is tell me I need to change to fit your mold. No, I have my own mold. You need to see if you fit with my mold. I'm not going to twist and turn myself into something I don't ever want to be just to impress you. Bitch, I'm already impressive. You understand? I literally did my own hair. I'm already impressive. I don't need you to approve of me for me to be impressive. Does that make sense to you? And that's how you need to think. That's exactly how you need to think, because that's what changed me. Everybody's always like, oh my God, you're aging backwards. Yeah, because I'm getting all the bullshit off. I'm clearing the curses and the spells and the shit that was put on my face by people telling me you were ugly, that you're wrong. This is wrong with you. That's wrong with you, because they were taking you and trying to turn you, not even trying, turning you into what they wanted, but they really didn't want it, because you know how I know? Because I did it. And even after I twisted myself into a pretzel to become something somebody else wanted, they still didn't want me. And I was like, oh, this is fucking crazy. I didn't even want to do this. Listen to Linkin Park, Emptiness Machine. Yo, that's my jam. I love Linkin Park. Everybody who knows me. I love Linkin Park. Emptiness Machine. That used to be my life. That used to be my freaking life. I used to be like, yo, this is not even what I wanted to be. Like, I did it because you wanted me to be this way. So this is how I wanted. This is what I did. No, we're not playing those games no more. We're not playing those games no more. And if I can help a young person understand, not saying that I'm not young, but if I can help someone in their 20s, in their teens to know this, so that you don't have to waste time. I feel like I've wasted decades trying to be somebody I wasn't. And the thing is that it wasn't even for people who valued me and wanted to see the best in me. You understand? It wasn't. They wanted to see the best in me so it could serve them. Remember that. Not everyone who's mentoring you is mentoring you for you to rise. There are people mentoring you for you to serve them. You have to be careful with those people. That's for someone specific. You have to be careful with those people, because I've had really good people train me to be certain ways. But when I realized it, they trained me to be that way for me to serve them, not for me to serve myself. And how do you know the difference? I'm glad you asked. How do you know the difference between someone who is mentoring you because they want you to rise and they want you to win, contrary to someone who is mentoring you and training you to serve them? I'll do this one first. The second one, when they do what they do, only they benefit. It is only their benefit. It's only their benefit. You don't really benefit from it. You're like, yo, I'm like scaring these people, I'm keeping these people in line. I'm holding everything down, but I'm not getting anything that I want. I'm not getting recognition. I'm not getting more money. I'm not getting anything. That's a problem. You're doing all this stuff, but you're not elevating. Does that make sense to you? You're not elevating. Your money don't change. Your status doesn't change. You still feel like you're underneath that person, and you're not really, you're not even you can't even see a door or a hallway or a light that's going to get you out of that room to a higher level. And they have you so tight, maybe not everybody, but it was me. They had you so tight in your head saying, I owe them. If it wasn't for them, was another one. If it wasn't for them was one. I can't leave them like that. I owe them. You feel funny moving on, right? That's that person, right? The person who's mentoring you because they want to see you win, they're going to be, I hate using the word mirror, because mirror is a mirrored image, but they're going to be your reflection. They're going to show you you. Do you understand? They're going to show you you. They're going to be like, there's something wrong with your hair. Why do you think there's something wrong with your hair? And they'll maneuver you to empowerment. They maneuver you into servitude. You see the difference? When you're maneuvered into empowerment, your life changes. Your skin clears up. You understand? Your nails start growing back. You start moving higher. Your idea of who you bar starts to elevate. That's how you know you're with the right partner. If you're with a partner, even if it's just their energy, and you're with a partner and you see that you are going down, that's not the partner for you. If you're constantly upset, if you're constantly off keel, if you're constantly not knowing which way is up because you are so stressed out that your edges are falling out, we have an oil for that at Sacred Soul, just saying. But anyway, that's not the partner for you. Now, if you're with a person that constantly has ideas, constantly is elevating, constantly telling you, hey, beautiful, calling you handsome, saying that telling you how great you are, don't fight that person. Don't fight that person. Be mindful and make sure they're not trying to manipulate you or gaslight you. Once again, I always tell you, we're not talking about those people. We're talking about these people over here who want to see you win, right? That's who we're talking about. We're not, what if they're manipulative? That's those people. And that's what's going to end up happening because they're going to manipulate you and gaslight you. And then eventually you're going to look around and be like, none of this shit was for me. Now, this person, like me, who wants to see you win, this is what they're going to do. They're going to show you who you are, or at least what they see. And then they're going to give you tools on how to save yourself. They're going to give you the tools. They're not going to twist you and train you and all this other stuff. They're going to ask you, what do you want? They're going to see if your energy aligns with theirs. They're going to look at if you walk it like you talk it. You say you're going to do this, do that. You say you're going to do this, you say you want to do this, do that. Because this is what most of my conversations are. You want, okay, do that. Well, what do you want? And they're going to do things for you to go higher. And you are going to feel ecstatic telling them that you're leaving them for a better opportunity. And they are going to be like, fuck yeah. I hate the fact that I'm gonna lose you, but I'm so excited for you. You understand? That's how you know that that person is there for you to win and not carrying a bag of just negative energy that is like a bag of shit. You understand? But like I told you in the beginning, if you see a bag of shit, just leave it where it is. You understand? Leave, especially my energy healers and my healers like myself, and especially my empaths like myself. You feel energy, and I get that. But everything is not for you to help or bring. We are not here to save anyone. We are here to be an example, and we are here to give tools so they can save themselves. Because if someone saves you with anything that's going on, it's a debt that you owe. Does that make sense to you? We're not accruing any more debt. We don't want to accrue any more debt. Do you understand? So when someone saves you, and when I say saves you, I'm not saying you're hanging off a cliff and you're like, well, Keisha said that I'm not supposed to save you. You know that lady, that pretty lady, Kelly, she said that I'm not supposed to save you. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, someone wants something in their life, and you told them what to do. You're a living example of what it is, but you see that they're still doing the stupid fuckery that they were doing before. Let that go. You got to leave them where they at, and you have to love them. Don't be mad at them. Like all the people who did wrong and or did stuff that I didn't like, that hurt, and I had to grow from it and all that other stuff. I don't dislike them. I don't mess with them. You understand? You will not have access to me or what's mine. But I'm not like sitting at home thinking about them and sending stuff. No, I'm actually clearing out of my body and out of my children's body the stuff that was left there by them energetically. So that's what I'm doing, but I'm not sitting there sending whatever to go attack. No, don't got time for that. Nobody got time for that. And it's a waste of energy. That's energy that I could be using to make another card deck or make another tarot deck. It's like, or make another a hoodie. So it's like I could be doing something with that energy. I'm not going to use my energy to run behind people who are like just a bag of dirty shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's not what I'm here for. So I know this helped. It was a lot more cursing. I'm trying not to curse, but yeah. So we're working on our website. Everything is going well. So stay tuned. I'm looking for big things in this new year. My new year starts October 30th. That is my birthday. Scorpio season, Aries rising. But yeah, so I'm excited. We're going to see what happens. We are going to start our new theme song very soon. So I love you guys. Stay up, stay blessed. Deuces, and I'm out. Click it.